welcome back, collective. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Please remember to only take what resonates. This can be your energy, their energy, or somebody in your energy. There is no gender in tarot, and sometimes you do have to flip the roles. Alright guys, let's see what you guys got going on. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. We've got freedom, and we've got inner growth in the reverse. We've got love, strong affection. Hold on, guys. Let me get my goggles so I can see. Okay. We've got honesty and truth. We've got dating someone new. And got hookup one night stand. Spiritual awakening on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So I think that you may have gotten freedom. You may have gotten freedom from somebody who was refusing to do any of the inner work. Okay, so that could have been a big component to why you guys split up. You could have also felt like this person kind of was in and out and treated you more like a hookup than like anything that was gonna grow into something committed. And you may have just been like, you know what, I'm good, I'm out. I want something that is going to have love with strong affection, you know, somebody that, you know, we have truth and honesty between us and something like that. So I think that you guys did end up walking away from somebody because you realize that you guys weren't really equally yoked, you know, even if this person, I kind of get the feeling like even if this person did have any feelings for you, they didn't tell you about them, okay? You really wanted to find somebody new that you're equally yoked with, so you ended up just, you know, cutting the ties and cutting your losses and just moving on, okay? Spirit, what do we have for freedom and surrender? Yeah, the Hierophant. So again, this is, the Hierophant is something committed, okay? It's like, it can be a marriage, an institution, a tradition, but it's in terms of a relationship, you were looking for more of a marriage, okay? You could have been dealing with another Taurus. What else do we have? The Hierophant and freedom. And the Nine of Swords. So this could have, the person that you walked away from could be in a lot of anxiety and fear and worry that you are moving on. But I don't think that you were getting what you needed from this relationship, and therefore you chose to just walk away. What is inner growth in the reverse? So we've got the Six of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, this talks about clarity, and it also talks about giving and receiving, okay? So you, I think, got clarity that this person was not doing any of the inner growth. They weren't going within. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, again, this talks about retreating, I could also talk about rest and meditation, solitude and healing. So you didn't really feel like this relationship was an equal give and take, okay? With the Four of Swords here and the inner growth in the reverse, I don't think, I'm kind of getting the feeling that with inner growth in the reverse, and we've got spiritual awakening over here, and the Six of Pentacles, you were looking for something a little bit more equal give and take, okay? And I'm getting the feeling that, you had to retreat from this person because you were getting a strong clarity that this person and you just were not on the same page. What's love, strong affection? We've got the Hangman, okay? And the Magician. Yeah, you are looking for something that's deeper, okay? You're looking for something that is you're equally yoked with, and that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting true love, okay? So you did let go of this other person because this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting love that has, honesty and truth, not somebody that you don't feel like you guys are equally yoked with. What's honesty and truth? We've got the Six of Cups. Okay. What else? And the Three of Swords. You may have had to be, either you had to be very honest with this person and kind of break their heart. I'm getting a few things. Either you had to be honest with this person and kind of break their heart and be like, look, I don't think that you and I are really yoked. Or this person is starting to be honest with themselves and they're reminiscing about your guys' relationship and everything that went on. And they could be coming to the realization that they broke their own heart, okay? What's dating? Finding meeting someone new? Yeah. Nine of Cups. Okay. You are looking for your wish fulfillment. Okay. So you're out here, you are dating, you are manifesting your wish fulfillment. Okay. You're looking for something that's more emotionally stable, something that has equal give and take, something that is going to bring you your wish fulfillment. What's the Nine of Cups? And Judgment. Yeah. So you had to make a judgment here. Okay. You had to make a judgment. Like, do I stay here and invest in potential, or do I walk away and go after my wish fulfillment? And you made a judgment call and you decided, I'm gonna manifest in what I really want. What's hookup, one night stand? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Okay, disappointment, abandonment, walking away. What's the Eight of Cups with one night stand? And the Five of Swords. Okay, so you walked away from this. Okay, this was this person could be having to admit defeat that they weren't giving you what you actually wanted, so you had to walk away. Okay, this is also disappointment. That this person didn't win at all costs. This person could have brought a lot of conflict with them. They could have been kind of sneaky and kind of a bully too. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We've got Taurus heavy, Gemini, Libra, Pisces. What's spiritual awakening? The Three of Cups. Okay. What else? Why? And the Ten of Swords. You could have had an awakening to this past person, that this person, this could have been a very painful ending. This person could have put you in a, oh no. The person you were dealing with is going through a spiritual awakening because they stabbed you in the back and put you in a third party. Okay, that is why this person is sitting here in this Nine of Swords energy. While you have freedom and you're seeking something bigger, this person is sitting in Nine of Swords. Okay, they're not free. So with change and transition, I think this person is going through an awakening that they are the ones who caused this painful ending with their behavior, with them putting you in a third party. They're the ones that caused this painful ending. Okay. With social media, they could be keeping tabs on you, and with ghosted, disappeared, you could have ghosted this person. You could have blocked them because you were seeking balance, okay? You were seeking balance and harmony and freedom from this because you wanted to think of the future, of moving forward, of progress, okay? And you couldn't do that if you still had this person in your energy and in your life, okay? Yeah, with the Ace of Swords and the Justice card, again, you saw very clear how this was all unfolding, and it just wasn't what you wanted. So with the Travel card here, you decided that you guys were going to break up forever. Okay, so this is a forever breakup. This person could have brought in a lot of toxicity, and the divine could have intervened in this relationship, okay? Because this person was a karmic to you, okay? This person might have been in your energy. You might have met them because you needed some lessons to learn before you got your wish fulfillment in love, okay? So there might have been some lessons that you still needed to learn and some growth that you needed to work on, okay? And I think that with divine intervention being here, the Magician, wish fulfillment, and the Hierophant, I think that you know exactly what you want out of a relationship now, and that is what you're manifesting for love, okay? All right, let's see. Tell me, Spirit, about this past person. Is this past person going to try to come back? Is this... Because, you know, exes love to come back. All right, is this past person going to try to spin the block? So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, what else? We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Wands. So this person could be feeling very stuck, and they could be looking at you as somebody who is really financially independent, successful, somebody who has their shit together. They could be thinking that they want to overcome this challenge with you. But the thing is, this person is stuck. Okay, this person is like a deadbeat and wants like the reward without any of the hard work, okay? This person could see you as somebody who is very, very successful, a natural leader, somebody who they feel like things come easy to you. But, you know, I think that that's because they lack the foresight to see all the hard work that you put in. And with the Six of Swords, yeah, you're still gonna, regardless if this person comes towards you, sitting in this beautiful Empress energy, Empress, Emperor, you're still gonna move on to calmer waters, okay? With the moon, the 10 of swords, or the 10 of wands, and the 2 of swords, this person wants you to be blind to all their burdens, okay? Like, they want you to forgive and forget all of the burdens that they brought with them, okay? They want you to just turn an eye to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is somebody who likes to get the reward without any of the work. And yeah, no. You're busy manifesting right now. And again, when you said forever, you meant it, because you know that this relationship was extremely toxic. This is why you called judgment and you were like, look, it broke my heart, it broke yours, but at the end of the day, you are not my wish fulfillment, okay? So you're looking for something that's a little bit more honest. That's why the divine came in and broke this mess up, okay? You walked away because you were tired of the chaos, okay? You know, this person did betray you, okay? And it's great that they're going through an awakening now, but again, with the Justice and the Ace of Swords, I mean, the damage has been done, okay? The damage has been done. And I don't think that you're willing to entertain this anymore. I think the lesson was for you to see, you know, what you don't want and what you do want, okay? So let's see, Taurus. Let's get you some more messages. Actually, let's get you some of these real quick. I think that you know exactly what to manifest now and exactly what you don't want to manifest. That may have been the lesson, is making sure, because you know, when you manifest, you have to be very clear and very concise when it comes to the universe. And I think now you understand exactly what you want in a relationship and exactly what you don't want. For Taurus, can I get some messages for Taurus? Thank you. So we've got love, imagination, perseverance, gratitude, and indecision. See, that's what I'm saying. I think that your lesson was to, because imagination is almost to me like, you know, manifestation. So to me, with love, gratitude, indecision, imagination, and perseverance, I think that that was the lesson that you needed to learn. Okay. With indecision, maybe you weren't entirely sure what you wanted to manifest. Okay. And now going through this past cycle, you have the gratitude because now you know what you want to manifest in love, with imagination and love, okay? And it has made you stronger, okay? You know that with perseverance, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, and you just want to be happy. So I definitely think that that was part of the lesson. I'm sure there were more, but part of the lesson was being able to be decisive about what you want, what you're willing to put up with, and what you're not willing to put up with, okay? For Taurus, please. Not half the deck. For Taurus, thank you. Morning rituals. In the morning, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits and don't serve me, and change them for ones that do. Exactly. Just like in a relationship, if you are in a relationship that is not serving you, you need to change it, okay? Not be indecisive, be very decisive, and have clear and concise set boundaries on the shit you're going to put up with and the shit you're not. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys.